The Assanti Brothers, My 600-Pound Life, Where Are They Now? Season 4, Episode 1. There are 3 different episodes that they are in for the Where Are They Now, and then 2 original episodes from My 600-Pound Life, so there's a lot of episodes and a lot of parts to the story. We catch up with Steven. It is now month 13, and he has not been weighed in 2 months because now that he cannot get his pain meds, he is using food to deal with the pain, and he is back to his old habits, and he knows he's gaining. So he's avoiding seeing Dr. Now. He goes to the hospital. And there's this great exchange. Dr. Now is waiting in the bay for him, and he tells the ambulance drivers, you take him back home. There is nothing wrong with him. He cannot be here. And the ambulance drivers are like, legally, we can't. We have to unload him here. We can't take him back home. So the Dr. Now tells Steven, you need to find your own way home. You are not on the program anymore. I'm canceling your insurance. We're done. So Steven is inside the hospital and he's sitting there. Dr. Now tells him, you got to find your own way home. You cannot get an ambulance. We're not paying for it. So Steven is yelling at Dr. Now, telling him, I'm going to call the news station. They're going to come down here. They're going to see how you're treating me. And Dr. Now's like, call them. Call the news station. We'll show them how you're acting. At month 11, he was 677. Now month 15, he comes back to Dr. Now and he is 734. So he has gained weight. And Dr. Now says, we have to do something drastic. We're going to perform a sleeve gastrectomy. So instead of the entire gastric bypass where they reroute the intestines and everything, this is just stapling the stomach and removing about 90% of it. His dad and his brother come down, and Steven is actually really touched that his brother took the time to come down to see him. He does FaceTime his mom and his mom's boyfriend and is very emotional. And Justin, of course, is in the background saying how awful she is as a mother. And if she was really a good mother, she would be here. Shortly after his surgery, he is rushed back to the hospital. Dr. Now comes down there and he's like, what's going on? He's screaming for pain meds. He says, you're not getting pain meds. He says, well, also, I can't eat anything. I literally throw everything up. Dr. Now is like, we've talked over 20 times in the last few weeks and you've never once mentioned this. And so I'm going to do an endoscopy. He does the endoscopy. There's nothing wrong. He sends him home. We leave this episode and he was 7'11". Now at month 17, he is 6'18". So he has lost nearly 100 pounds since the surgery. And Where Are They Now? Season 5, episode 1, which is the second part of Where Are They Now? Nothing really happens with Steven. It focuses a lot more on his brother, but we do get a check-in with his weight, and he does go see Dr. Paradise and talks about the relationship between him and his brother. At month 19, he is now 523 pounds. And remember, his highest weight, he started at 709. His higher weight, I think, was 808. And so he has lost a lot of weight. And now on to Where Are They Now? Part 3.